Welcome to another weekly vlog. I think this week is gonna be that week that start the Christmas festivities. Like, I naturally am always excited about Christmas. When you start doing Christmas things, it just makes it feel real, and I think that's what this week is gonna do for me. Right now, I am making Christmas sausage rolls. Sausage rolls has always been a tradition that I make on Christmas Eve, and I will be also making them on Christmas Eve. But me and Charlie were in Aldi yesterday and I said, I might practice making my sausage rolls this year, just because I do want to venture out with them a little bit. Of course, Charlie was like, yes, do it. So I'm gonna do a bit of a practice run just to ensure that Christmas Eve goes to plan. And I know what I'm doing, I know what flavours work well together. So I'm gonna sort of class this as my trial Christmas sausage roll run. So to make the sausage rolls, I have some puff pastry. Got some sausages because I'm just gonna de-skin them myself, because I find that that is just how I like to make my sausage rolls. I've got some cheese, and I've got two types of cheese. I have red Leicester and mature cheddar. Another thing I always love to put in my sausage rolls is red onion. There's just something about red onion within a sausage roll with the cheese. The flavours just mix really well and it just tastes incredible. Something Charlie has requested to have in a few sausage rolls is cranberry sauce. I'm not a big fan, however, I am willing to try it within a sausage roll because I think I probably would enjoy that. I just don't really enjoy the concept of that on a roast dinner, but I might enjoy it in a sausage roll. Something I always add in my sausage rolls is honey. Something else that goes really well with the honey is chili flakes. I just add a few of these into the mixture just to give it a bit of kick of flavour. Personally, I don't really like hot things. Spice to me is something I can't get on board with. I am such a wimp when it comes to spice, but just a few of these to add a bit of flavour is fine for me. Then I also have some mild chili powder. Again, just gonna add a little bit of that into it, along with some pepper, which I will be adding on top as well. And then I have some smoked paprika, which will go in the sausage meat, but also I'm gonna add some of this on top along with the black pepper, because it makes it look nice when there's got some like seasoning on top. And then lastly, just some garlic granules as well. Oh, and also an egg just to wipe on top of each sausage roll, just to give it that sort of glaze look. The oven has preheated. I have put it at about 180, just because I find that that is the best temperature to cook the sausage rolls, so they sort of cook evenly and they don't sort of burn on top and not cook in the middle. So 180 it is, and I reckon they'll be in there for around 15 to 18 minutes, I want to say. I've decided I'm going to cook this side of the breakfast bar just so you can continue to see the Christmas tree. I just find that that just looks really cute whilst we're making Christmas sausage rolls. So got a bowl, I've got a chopping board. First up, with the sausages, I'm just going to start to take the skin off and pop them in this bowl. You can buy actual sausage meat, but I've just always done it this way. I think it works out cheaper anyway to do it where you take the skin off yourself. So I'm just gonna add all of these to the bowl, and then I need to mush it up. I'm just gonna go wash my hands. I also forgot, I haven't put my apron on. I can't cook without my apron on. I am now ready to make the sausage rolls. This is from TK Maxx, if anyone is wondering. And the brand of it is this one. That's the brand of it, if you can see that. It's SKOVDE, but it was literally $6.99 and I love it. I've never worn it, but I love it. I've also got matching oven gloves as well that go with it, and I just feel like I am now in the zone to make my sausage rolls. Gonna mush all of this up. Let's chop the onion up. I don't think I'm gonna need all of this onion either, so I'm just gonna chop this in half. And I'm just gonna try not to cry whilst I do this. I'm gonna finely chop it, because you don't want them too big, because you do want it to cook through. Now I'm gonna add the onion in and give that a bit of a mix. Now I am going to season this. So I will be honest, I pretty much just wing it. I do that with a lot of my cooking and seasonings. I just sort of add how much I just think by looking at it with my eyes. Starting off with black pepper, do a bit of that. Some garlic granules. I probably don't need a lot of this because all the other seasonings will sort of give it most of the taste. So just a little bit of that. Some mild chili powder. I'm gonna add, yeah, that will do. Some chili flakes. With this, I am going to be a little bit light-handed because I don't like spice. However, I do want them to just have a bit of a sort of kick. You know, like a hot honey type vibe where it has that initial kick, but the honey and sweetness of it like dies it down. Gonna add some smoked paprika as well. I'm gonna go quite heavy-handed with this one because why not? That's what it is currently looking like. A ingredient that I always add to my sausage rolls, and I think this might be the added touch that make the sausage rolls so good, is honey. You can add as much as you sort of want and desire, but I think that's gonna be good for me. I'm gonna add in both of the cheeses. So I have mature cheddar and I also have red Leicester. Just gonna use a grater and just grate a bit of both. So now I have like a mixture in here. Let's add the cheese into the mixture. That is looking so good. Let me just give this a bit of a wipe, just to ensure it's all nice and clean. Just give that a bit of a wipe. I'm gonna scoop some of the mixture onto the pastry. I'm just gonna add a bit of cheese on top of that, and then I'm gonna wrap it. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Wrap it tightly to the sausage meat and round, like so. Then I'm just gonna cut it where that meets, and then you've got a whole line of sausage roll, which I will then cut into mini ones. Cranberry sauce. I don't know how much of this he wants in there. And then do the exact same with this one, where I add the sausage meat. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces. I have now whisked up an egg and I'm just gonna pop that on top of the sausage rolls. I'm gonna have to be creative and use a bit of foil to dip in and then put on top, because I don't have one of those baking things. Season the top of them. These are the sausage rolls before they go in the oven. These are the cranberry ones and these are just the normal ones. So I will show you once they are out of the oven. Some of you who have been here for a little while, you'll recognise this book. I have had this book for about a year now. I started reading this like this time last year and I still haven't finished it, and I've got the most smallest sliver of this book left. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 or 4 chapters and I just haven't picked it up and finished it. And I don't know if that's because I have been told that the ending of this book is incredible, and maybe I've just been holding on to that and waiting for that moment to read it and experience it for the one and only time. I don't know, who knows? Or maybe it's just because I know I can't concentrate for a prolonged period of time to finish the book. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea. I'm gonna sit here all nice and cozy and I'm gonna finish the book. Because how long realistically is 20 pages going to take? I fear it's going to take probably about 20 minutes. I also have the next book of this series ready to read because, fun fact, Charlie actually brought it for me when he asked me to be his girlfriend, and that's been nearly a year ago and I still haven't even read that because I haven't even finished this one. This one in the series is what Charlie brought me. And then after that one, I've only got 2 more to read. So really, I should stop being dramatic and read the book. The sausage rolls are out of the oven. Look how good they look. Charlie's cranberry ones are just still in there for a further couple of minutes because they are a little bit bigger than these ones because they're not quite crispy on the top yet. But these ones, oh my gosh, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision because they smell incredible. This to me looks like the most perfect next 20 minutes. I'm gonna finish off the book because I've only got a few chapters to go. I've got a cup of tea that I've just made. I've also got one of the sausage rolls. This was one of the ones that didn't wrap properly, so I just thought I might as well eat it now. That is my next 20 minutes. Cheers. That is really, really good. I think Charlie's gonna love these.
Keep happy, you'll have to excuse the playing in the background.
It is now Friday and I am going to do some wrapping. If I don't do it now and start doing some now, I honestly don't know when I will have the time to do it. So let me just talk through some of the wrapping paper stuff that I will be using. I feel like I'm swinging this around. All of my wrapping paper is from B&M. I just find B&M wrapping paper to be the best kind, especially this one, which has Christmas trees on. I had this last year and pretty sure the year before. It's just Christmas trees all over it in gold. It's just a real thick paper. And it feels luxury, but it was only £1.50 and you get 3 meters of that. So I have 2 of the Christmas tree ones. I saw that they have bow versions this year and I thought that this would be a cute one to use for all of the girl presents. But then also I saw this gold one, which I really liked as well because it just has tiny little stars on it. Some will be wrapped with this one also. I got some natural ribbon, and then I also got from Shein some burgundy ribbon because I just thought that would just add a pop of colour, and we have burgundy on the tree as well, so this will look really cute underneath the tree. And then I couldn't for the life of me find any nice Christmas tags this year. I don't know if anybody else is having the same struggle as me, but I just can't find any nice cute ones, and these were the only cutish ones I could find that would go with the theme. It's just definitely not the year for cute gift tags this year. I have some gift bags because we went to a garden centre literally down the road from us, and they had these ones which are identical to this wrapping paper. Obsessed with them, and we got one of each size because just for like the little presents, it would just be nice to put them in a little bag. We also have some tissue paper to put on top of the bags as well. So I'm not sure who exactly will be getting a bag, but I do have a Secret Santa for work and a Secret Santa with my friends. So I'm thinking 2 of these bags could probably come in handy for that. And the tissue paper matches it with all the bows on as well. And I just thought, very, very cute. Love it. So I'm gonna start wrapping. I'm gonna wrap my nieces and nephews' presents because I can show you what I've bought them because they're not gonna watch this video. First of all, for my nieces, I got them a book each because they are definitely in their reading era and I love that for them. So I picked them up their next book in their series because me and Charlie took them to town last week. Or the week before, maybe, week before. I let them pick up a book of their choice. So I picked them up a Christmas version of the series that they both have. And then they are wicked obsessed. I got them both a pair of PJs. Wicked, of course, because they're just obsessed. They are different because they quite like just having a little bit different nowadays. So 2 pairs of PJs. And then I got them a pair of slippers as well. So their Christmas present is going to be sort of a cozy pack where they can have slippers on, pajamas on, they can get their book out and read that. And yeah, I love that. And then on to the boys. So we have my nephew and Charlie's nephew that we had to buy for. So for Charlie's nephew, we got him this Cars truck that he can put all the little figures into it, and he just, yeah, he will probably really enjoy this. And then for my nephew, I had to ask my brother what he would like. So he's in a in-between stage at the moment. So my brother said to get this, and Charlie said he is excited to play this with him over Christmas. So yeah, just got those presents to wrap now. I'm gonna put some Christmas music on and just get festive and do a bit of wrapping. I have now finished wrapping and I have just put them underneath the Christmas tree. How gorgeous are these ones that I put ribbon on? I just think they look so cute with the burgundy. So these are my niece's presents here, and then the back ones are the boys' presents. And the gold is like shining off of the tree. It's really cute. But just quickly, I don't think I gave you an update on the Christmas tree. I ordered these little tree fillers from Shein. They were about 40p each, something ridiculous like that. There's different ones in here. There's this one as well. And I just think that making it look super cute, and it's just that added little touch. There's also gold ones here. So I got a couple of gold. I got 4 of these, and then I got, I think, about 8 of the burgundy ones, and they're just sort of dotted around the Christmas tree. And as you can see, it just adds a bit of texture. I've also just put a few jacket potatoes in the oven to crisp up, because me and Charlie are gonna have jacket potato, beans and cheese for our lunch before we head off somewhere exciting. This is our lunch before we go to Winter Wonderland. We've got jack potato, cheese, beans and tuna. So let's deliver Charlie's for him. Here you go.
Thanks, babe.
Oh, you look like you're out of prison again.
Yeah.
And then my one. It's probably a good thing that we're eating at this time.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have our dinner a little bit late, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are now heading to Winter Wonderland. So next time you see us, we're going to have a big bear. And I'm not talking about Bryn. Outfit of the evening. I've got just leggings and boots on. Then I've got my cardigan, my Coach Haku bag, Primark scarf, and I've got my leather jacket in the car, so I think I'm just gonna put that over the top because I think that will be quite nice. What's your outfit?
Black jeans, shoes, jumper, coat. I don't know where all of this is from.
You wore this when we went to Winter Wonderland last time.
That's why I'm wearing it now.
Let's go! Let's go!
But we're not going
You've got to say let's go! Let's go!
Let's swim.
Cause eternity with you ain't long enough. 2 seconds with
Ah, we're back where we fell in love.
No, I told you it. Mine weren't here. Oh my god.
There's the cars ride.
We should put axles now. Right?
Yeah. This is Bryn that we won last time. They don't actually have the game that we won last time though, which is quite disappointing. We're getting a card. We've got the goods. Which one are you gonna try?
What?
That one.
Darts,
Okay. Good luck. Okay. This is all for Bryn's brother. Slowly.
yeah. I reckon I could win that.
Do you? We're gonna try this one because this one's a new one this year and it also has a Bryn.
You can win a Buzz Lightyear, by the way.
A Buzz Lightyear.
Going to axles.
What do we have to do? Catch a snowball to win. So I basically need a 7 or 8, yeah?
Yeah. You didn't even get one.
Oh, I got 2.
Oh.
Oh.
They're not numbered, that's a 1. I can't read that. You got 2 1s.
Okay.
Let's get one of the little teddies.
We won this one. Not the big Bryn, but he is kind of
We
cute.
might come back to this game.
Yeah. But how cute is he?
Yeah, cute. Do you want a beer? He wants a beer.
He wants a
He
beer.
wants a-
Go on then. Let's get a beer. Well, you can get a beer. I'm not.
You can get a hot chocolate.
I'm gonna get a hot choc, yeah. We have a hot chocolate for me, a beer for Charlie, obviously. We're in like this cute little pub.
Does he look at you?
No, my hand was over the screen. We have decided we're gonna call this little guy
Browns.
Browns.
That's actually Sean's decision.
It was my decision because our big one's called Bryn. So I thought Bryn and Browns is quite cute. And that's the
NFL team.
NFL team that Charlie supports.
And he's orange, isn't he? So it works.
And is orange. That's the colour that they wear, right?
It's the colour of their logo. They wear brown.
The colour of their
But they
logo.
wear orange numbers. They do have an
So
orange shirt, most
this
of
is
them.
Browns. Everybody be kind to him. He's got a bit of a wonky face. But
Twitch. He keeps looking to his left as well.
he actually does. Why does he do that? Oh, we love him nonetheless, don't we, babe? I am just jumping on here just to come and end the vlog. It is like a week later now. I did have a very brief break with vlogging just because I felt uninspired, and also I had my birthday and I just sort of wanted to take that all in rather than make sure that I've got a good vlog to put up. I am actually really glad that I did do it that way, because it just meant that I could really take in my birthday and it was really special. In the next vlog I do share what I got for my birthday, and also that is going to be like the build up to Christmas. But I am coming on here just to end this vlog so I can then get started with the new vlog. And yeah, I hope that you all have a lovely Christmas and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.